I hired professional organizers that are going to completely transform my closet. I am so excited. Let me give you a full tour of my closet just so you can really see the before. Today's day one of having my closet professionally organized. They started by taking every single pair of shoes out of my closet and categorizing them on the floor. This took them hours. They spend a ton of time strategizing on how they want to organize the shoes by type, by style, by color. As you can see, I'm a big sneaker fan. I have a lot of sneakers. I know I have a problem. Chorizo looks me in the face and tells me I have a problem. I absolutely loved looking at the high heels. Are you kidding me? Look at these babies. They're stunning. Okay, then it was actually time to organize everything into the closet. And it was really interesting to see how they did this. It looks completely different than when we started, let me tell you that. Color-coded, style-coded. It is looking gorgeous, can we agree? I would have never thought to organize it like this, but so far, just this one section that they've done looks incredible. It looks like a store or something you'd see in a magazine, really. Then they did all my high heels. Again, would have never thought to do them like this, but look at how color-coded satisfying that is. I think this looks amazing. And way better than it did before, that's for sure. They're still working on the shoes. We're only on day one, but they also started a little bit on the clothes by swapping out all of the hangers. I know you guys are going to be so happy about this. They're working on stylizing the clothing, the coloring, and everything has the same hangers.
Now, I would be lying if I said that this is the first or second or even the 10th time that Mikayla Noguiera is getting dragged for some controversy online, because that is her whole career. It's always a mess. This time around, basically everything she's been doing lately has been facing a lot of backlash, but the common denominator in every single one of all those incidents is her greed, which seems to be getting a lot worse. From flaunting her excessive wealth on social media to then refusing to help needy children for Christmas, honestly, everybody has been raising eyebrows, and dare I say, for right reasons. Now, I don't know how you define greed yourself, but I think I mostly agree with this definition, that greed is the excessive desire to accumulate wealth, power, or status beyond what is necessary for comfort. When December had just started, Mikayla Noguiera started a series where she had professional organizers transform her closet, and she was sharing with her followers every step of the way. Now, this is not something that was just done in one day, because it took a whole team 4 days to finish organizing stuff in her closet alone.
It literally looks like a store in here. It's insane. I just love how they curated everything and made it look so perfect. Look at how they did my sunglasses. They ate me up on this. They did a way better job than I did. It looks incredible. They also used an entire wall to display all of my black high heels and my white high heels. They even used bins to organize dust bags, certificates of authenticity for things. And then it was time for the jewelry. I collect Chanel costume jewelry, so they spent a ton of time organizing this. Look at these extendable jewelry organizers. They can fit in any drawer. They're so cool. I loved watching them put these in. You can adjust them to fit perfectly in any drawer. I am obsessed with these jewelry organizers, and they did such a good job displaying everything. They spent so much time on this to truly make sure it looked perfect. Then it was time for the handbags. And oh my god, they made it look like a museum. I'm not even kidding. They added rises and different acrylic pieces to give each bag its own moment, and by the end, it looked so sick. Now, they knew Chanel is my baby, so they spent the most time on this, but by the end, oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. Then they worked on Louis Vuitton, Prada, Gucci, and they definitely have an eye that I don't when it comes to organization, but also just curating a space to make it look aesthetically pleasing. Look what they did with my Labubu. Are you kidding me? I am so excited to walk into my closet every single day. It's definitely my happy place. I'm just a beauty and fashion lover, that it is what it is. I walk in here and I smile. I know it's like overconsumption and shit. I get it. But I'm mentally ill, okay? And it makes me happy. I'm working on it.
First of all, the comments on all these videos were really interesting, and I think what Mikayla just showed the whole world equates to greed if we are going with the definition, or what is now being popularly referred to as overconsumption. But the truth is, Mikayla Noguiera is never shy to say that she's just doing all this just for doing it, because when you go through her comments, you can find her saying that she doesn't really need all these things. Now, Mikayla having this too much wealth and stuff is controversial in itself, because some people think that it's just so greedy for her to buy too much stuff that she even admits herself that she doesn't need. Others feel like it is okay to have it, but at least not flaunt it to people who are literally struggling to afford a meal. Others think that she should just donate instead of hoarding all this money. Basically, it is a lot of opinions, of which I would like to know what you think as well. Now, everything kind of got worse when the Angel Tree drama entered the chat, because that is when people really came for her. Angel Tree is a holiday charity program where people can buy Christmas gifts for children or elders in need to ensure that they also get something for Christmas. With social media taking over, Angel Tree has become a trend in influencers, where so many influencers posted videos of Angel Tree shopping, and they took over the timeline when it was happening. However, one influencer whose face was not seen in any of these charity activities is Mikayla's, and people were literally on her neck demanding her to do one. Someone initially said in her comments that I would love to see you do an Angel Tree, and Mikayla said that she would be doing it soon. Well, that didn't happen, and people didn't give up on asking, where, as you can see here, Mikayla's response was to have patience. Still, she didn't do it, and the comment from her to receive the most backlash was this one right here, where someone asked if she did Angel Tree, and Mikayla clapped back and asked them if they did it themselves. Days went by, still no Angel Tree from Mikayla, and then she would get this comment telling her that the days to do it were over, and she was shocked that it ended already. Now, as I said, some people, yes, are okay with everything else she does, but when it comes to this, everyone is against her, because flaunting all her wealth when she can't even help children in need is not something that anyone is supporting her to do. And I have to say, I think when it comes to Mikayla, some people think that they have a say on her own money, because after all, they're the ones who made her famous, and I feel like they're kind of right in a way. At the end of the day, all the attention they gave her over the years on social media is what literally made her all the money she has right now. So at the very least, I personally think that she should sometimes respect their requests, because if they really put their minds to it, they can cancel her the same way that they built her. Anyway, after all this drama, she's now doing a Christmas giveaway to her fans, and again, everyone is still demanding the Angel Tree. And not just that, people think that this is just damage control, is a tax give off. Basically, they're not happy with her right now, and if indeed she did this to kind of win people's hearts again, it looks like this did not move them at all. Well, you guys let me know what you think of all this mess. Let me know what you think of Mikayla's hoarding of wealth, and if you think she's supposed to let her followers tell her to donate or not. Otherwise, thank you for watching. You stay tuned for more.